everybody. My name is Amy Hoppy. Thank you for joining us. It is the very end of the weekend. It has been a long, amazing weekend full of delicious plant-based food. And we are ending off with such an incredible chef that I've just had the privilege to meet, Eugene Volkov, and all these beautiful ingredients that we have going on here. What are you making for us today?
Hello everyone. We will cook today some few special dishes. One will be the salad and one will be the soup. Very easy, and it will be interesting, I think, because we will use one special prep in both dishes. We will do the tofu cream first, and then we will do the salad with the fresh vegetables that I have here with all these beautiful ingredients and herbs and greens. And we will use the tofu cream like a pillow, and then we will cook the soup where we also use tofu cream like a decorations.
Amazing.
So it will be like this. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. And I see we've got obviously quite a lot of beautiful fresh ingredients here, but we also have our frozen, is this McCain ingredients? Our cauliflower and broccoli. I think so.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely McCain.
Okay, wonderful. Also just really convenient to have in your freezer to pull out for these meals. Eugene, I'm going to let you go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Let me not be in your way.
Yes, so first of all, we will cook the tofu cream. This prep we need to use like a decoration, and also it's one of the main ingredients in our salad. And first of all, we take some nice piece of tofu. You may use fresh tofu, firm tofu, not silken tofu because it's very soft. So you just take the tofu.
And you don't have to press it to release the water. You can just use it as is.
No, we will add a little bit more water
Okay.
because we will do the cream of this. We're using tofu like a base. It will be the creamy texture, and also we will use cashew nuts.
And have the cashew nuts been soaked overnight, or are they just raw as is? Does it matter if you soak them in water?
In this recipe, it doesn't matter. We add some salt, pepper. We will use lemon juice. And just make it comfortable.
Of course. So it's such a great thing. One of the chefs said to me this morning, each kitchen has its own personality. So you need to learn how to work in the space that the kitchen provides for you. And I think it's been so incredible to have such an amazing host of chefs today and yesterday doing the incredible cooking they're doing in a space that they don't know, which we all know can be quite stressful. So I totally understand making your comfort in your space.
I just made the plain recipe, so here I use only salt, pepper, water, cashew, and tofu. So you may add all ingredients and spices that you feel you want to add. It's not a straight recipe that you need to follow. You may also add something that you want. Okay, so when it's blended, I think we need maybe 1.5 minutes just to make this paste smooth. No little pieces, no big pieces, must be smooth like a cream.
And when you said you could add some, sorry? Oh, thank you. Do you need more water, or is that enough water?
No.
Okay.
We will use tap water for the next recipe because only for this recipe we use still water,
Okay.
not from the tap. Because for my opinion, it's not so good to add tap water. So I need a spoon or something just to show you how the paste looks like. So as you may
wow,
see, it's
that's beautiful.
creamy and nice texture. So it's not so heavy, and when you put it in the fridge, it will be more heavy when it's cold.
It looks like meringue, right? It's got that beautiful kind of puffiness to it. And Eugene, you mentioned if we wanted to add spices to flavor it. Can you give an example of what that could
Definitely.
be?
Yeah, you may add any spices, most of that. You may roast cashew, you may fry it with the herbs, whatever you want. So now we will do the quickly salad with this tofu cream. You see the beautiful artichokes here. We take a few tomatoes and the cucumbers, and the avocado, all this. So this, as I said, will be the pillow. It will be on a plate, and it will be combine all ingredients in one dish. Next, I will use the cucumber to add more textures in the dishes. I think this will be enough. Also a little bit of lemon. Salt and peppers. Next we will add cherries, and I'm very happy that it's few colors.
This texture is really beautiful. Can I show everyone quickly?
Definitely.
So it really does look like meringue. It's amazing. Really incredible. So smooth. This is blended tofu with cashew nuts and water. Really puffy and pillowy. Looks really good. I'm bringing it back now, chef. I wouldn't leave you alone without your special ingredients.
Yeah, thank you so much. And now we are ready to serving the first dish. We just need a plate.
Right, let me see if I can get another plate for you.
This is big one.
What about this one? Can we use a big plate? Like that?
Yeah, perfect.
Wonderful. I also love that avos are back in season now. It's just my favorite time of year. I'm such an avo fan. And as you can see, this one's particularly beautiful and creamy.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come in and have a seat if you like. It is the last demonstration of the day. So I actually am giving away our last prize of the weekend today. And it is a beautiful Mervyn Gayers bowl. So we have been using a lot of the Mervyn Gayers bowls throughout our weekend demonstration. And I will ask a question a little bit later. So I hope you all pay attention because it'll definitely be something that Eugene has mentioned at some point. I think you're using a Mervyn Gayers plate actually at the moment to plate the dish. They have such beautiful colors and tones. He's an amazing Cape Townian ceramicist. How does it taste?
Tastes nice. I just mix the veggies with a little bit salt and pepper. Also, I would like to add some olive oil.
Yes, there's some here as well. Or
Good one.
let me open it for you. There you go.
Thank you so much.
And chef, you used some lemon juice also with the salad ingredients. Could you use a vinegar instead?
Yeah, you may use vinegar, lemon juice. It's really doesn't matter. It's all about your preference. Maybe lemon juice is a little bit better. Maybe it's more healthy for the regular usement. But sometimes you need to use vinegar. I like balsamic vinegar more than others. It's like a really good one. The taste is amazing.
Welcome, please join us. We've also been using quite a bit of apple cider vinegar throughout the weekend as well for some of our dishes. Raw apple cider vinegar, which has those great probiotic cultures. That's looking beautiful already.
So I'm now just adding a little bit avos in our salad.
I just want to show our guests that have arrived. We used a cashew and tofu to make the base. Look at how beautiful, silky that is, right? It's like meringue.
We have a microgreens here. I soak it a little bit. Usually I use bigger amount of water, and then it's easy to wash the greens, because when you use fresh greens you need to be very careful. A lot of sand and you know.
In one of our previous conversations, not Christian, but Gregory, who's so informative, he was saying that the nutrient content in microgreens is so much more powerful than bigger herbs because they actually contain all those nutrients in the small size. So really, really great to eat those microgreens and to grow them ourselves if we can in our kitchens, which I actually picked up one of those sets. I think one of the stands is selling them. So I'm going to start growing my own. Wish me luck. Also, they look beautiful on the plate.
So the first dish is ready.
Wow.
Our salad on a tofu cream pillow
Beautiful.
as a starter for today.
It's lovely. Thank you, Eugene. That's really pretty.
So now it's the time for the easy
Spoon.
and quick soup.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Can I invite some of our guests up to try the salad?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Do we have enough photographs? Who wants to try some? Yeah. What I'm going to do is bring this closer to the front. And I don't want to disturb Greg. I'll bring it around this side. And I don't want to disturb Eugene too much, but here we go. You can have a closer look. And here are some spoons. So if you want to come up and grab some, have a little taste of that cashew tofu. I can't wait to try it. So I'm going to grab some as well. It's really tasty. That tofu cream is a life changer. I can imagine using it for so many different things. So versatile.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite preps. You even may do it sweet and use it in the desserts.
Oh my word, yes.
Also, if you add some coconut oil enough, and it will be like real heavy when you keep it in the fridge. Because now it's more like a cream, and you may like spread it on a plate or use it like a topping. But when you add oil, only coconut oil, it will be like heavy paste. It will be looks like maybe like peanut butter
Oh,
when
wow.
you freeze it. Yeah, and it's will be nice to use it in a pippin bag or something.
Definitely.
Okay, guys, so for the next recipe, we just have a big pot and it will be
Come grab a spoon and taste some.
easy soup, and also one of my favorite. For this recipe, we need few types of onions. It's just white onion, leek. We will use potato, coconut milk, and some herbs. I see. Is it rosemary?
Yes?
Oh no.
Do you want to use some fresh rosemary?
Yeah, I like rosemary and thyme. They are
Yeah.
very good.
We've got thyme here. And if that rosemary plant's a little small, do we have more rosemary in the kitchen that we can bring out? Some fresh rosemary? Our kitchen fairies are working so hard behind the scenes.
I just put it here to make it all clean. So, yeah, our pot is very hot now. It's the time for cooking. First, we will add a little bit of onions.
And are those just regular potatoes that we peeled and chopped?
Yes. I need to tell you more what I do, but for me it's very simple. Yeah, we just take some onion, potatoes, peel it, chop it. It's not too big, not too small, and I like to fry ingredients before we will make the soup because they will caramelize, they will have more flavors. If you add garlic and herbs, they will become more flavored. They make your soup more tasty. And I here see the nice Italian herbs and spices.
Oh, here we go. Got some fresh rosemary.
Yeah, we will add it also.
So Eugene moved to Cape Town just over a year ago, is that right? From
Yeah.
Russia?
We've moved more than 1 year, and it's a very lovely place, the Cape Town.
It is
the
a
city of
beautiful
Cape
city.
Town. It's very warm weather, very warm people. I may say that I like it.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. So the restaurant where Eugene is executive chef is in Tamborskloof area in town, WE Café, or
Yeah.
WE.
At this moment, we may add leeks, because leeks is cooks very fast. And first of all, I add some ingredients that need more time to cook. It's really important because it's help to save all nutrients and flavors in ingredients. So now we may add rosemary. We add all ingredients. Now we need salt. Also, I may recommend to put salt at the end of the cooking process, because when you add salt, you can't feel the real taste of ingredients, and also salt take out the water from the ingredients. Salt, pepper, and Italian rub will help us. So here is a garlic, peppers, rosemary, oregano as well, and some basil.
So classic Italian rub. It's from the Simple Truth range, Checkers amazing plant-based range that we see right over here. They also have some incredible cleaning products if you're not familiar with the range. I use them at home. Really, really great. I'm a big fan of Checker 6060. Does anyone else order online? Like me, I don't really enjoy grocery shopping anymore, so I prefer to have it delivered if I can. Great time saver.
So this dish already looks good, I may say.
It looks really good.
Just a little bit more time. You see the potato starts caramelized. It's like really what we need to do. That's why we fry it. This makes this dish better. And it's almost done. Now we're adding the coconut milk.
Oh. That happens to me all the time with coconut cream, especially if you've set it in a cool place, because obviously it starts to then harden and then all that beautiful coconut water kind of sits beneath it. I actually intentionally do that if I'm making an ice cream out of the coconut. So you set it aside in the fridge so that it can solidify, and then I use that in the ice cream and a few other desserts as well, for whipping cream, for example.
Okay, I just clean all this stuff. So now we need maybe 10-15 minutes until the potatoes and onions becomes really soft. So I think to make the process more quick, we need to use the hand blender if we have it.
A handheld
instead
blender.
Of this blender.
Do we have a handheld blender?
Not all. So our soup is almost ready, and we will just wait until the veggies become smooth. Then we will blend it, and it will be the cream soup. So now you understand, if we just put in the water our ingredients and we just boil it. When we will blend it, this cream soup will be not so flavored like we did it now. And I think we will add a little bit cashews also. That helps. Maybe when you blend some ingredients, after a few minutes on a plate, they become separate. Water goes out, the puree goes down, and it looks like not so pretty. So cashew, boiled rice, tofu, these ingredients helps you to make it smooth, and it will be not goes out.
I have word from the kitchen. We don't have a handheld blender that we can bring you right now. I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
We don't have a hand blender.
No, it's not a problem. We just need more time.
That's fine. We can take more time. Does anyone have any questions?
And we also have something to do. We will make the decorations for our soup.
Okay.
We will use the tofu cream.
Yeah.
We will use broccolis and cauliflower. I prefer to use fresh ones, but now we have a frozen one, and it's fine. We will just fry them, and then we will make a plate. So, and the guys, we have only one blender, right?
Do we have another jug for the blender? In the meantime, what I can do is give away that prize. Who wants to win a Mervyn Gaze bowl? They are some of my favorites. So earlier we mentioned the name of the restaurant where Eugene works. Oh, you got it first. Well done. Congratulations. I'm sorry that one was...
So surprised.
It happened so quickly. Your hand shot up before anyone else's. Congratulations. I hope you have many happy meals with this beautiful bowl. Yay!
Smells amazing. I really love leeks. Leeks and potatoes, it's very good food pairings. Because when I start like educating more about ingredients, I find out that these two guys is like really good. If you want to make potato better, you have leeks. Also, cream made potato better. But I'm not use cream. Thank you so much. So I think we will not blend all soup. We will just blend a little bit. And before this, we're still waiting when the pan will be hot. And then we quickly fry some veggies. And then we start making a plate. And now we need to choose what plate will we use for the soup.
Right. What kind of plate do you need? Do you need more of a bowl? Or
So it will be the special soup. We need one plate like this.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a little bit bigger, smaller, doesn't matter.
Yes.
And we need some
So
chalk maybe for the soup.
time to be on display while we talk you through the bowls. So we
Yeah.
need one bowl like that and one plate to go underneath, right? To display.
We need one plate like this, maybe a little bit bigger for the soup. And we need one pot, maybe
And then one
just
big
a cup where we will put the soup.
Uh-huh.
It's almost ready.
Okay, and this pan is starting to get hot. I'm going to smell this quickly. Oh wow, that you can really smell the rosemary. It's beautiful. Can you get a bit of this out there in the
Needs more time. Maybe any questions? Let's do some conversation to make this process more interesting.
Yes.
Yeah? For this recipe, no, we didn't. Yeah. It's not necessary, but I heard a theory that when you use nuts, you need to soak them to like activate or do some magic.
Or to soften, yeah.
They will be softer, yeah. I soak cashews only when I'm making desserts with cashews, like a cheesecakes or stuff like this.
Perfect, thank you.
Wow, yeah, this
Nice
is really
selection.
good.
Yeah, really good. There's a lot of action happening in this pan.
Yeah. That's nice. I'll take this just to make just to cool down our soup,
Okay.
because I have some bad experience from the kitchen where I think like that I may blend some hot soup like this.
And
And
then
what-
what happened?
When I start blend it, it just blows up and the lid fly for the
Oh my word, that is
yeah. I
scary.
was all in a hot sauce.
Well, I can tell you that yesterday in this kitchen, a cloth caught alight. So we've had a lot of theatrics happen already. It's actually been very safe and easygoing today. I love the color that's forming on that cauliflower already. And the broccoli.
Yeah, I love frying all stuff. It's not good for like healthy dietitians, nutritionists, but I like frying.
But
The
I
food
think
becomes-
using some beautiful high quality olive oil is obviously great. If we're doing a very hot pan, then some coconut oil. But this is my favorite way to actually eat broccoli. Just a bit of chili flakes, olive oil, lemon juice to just get the vibrancy. I love that.
So I fry here cauliflower, broccoli. I also add a little bit leeks because they have a nice shape. And I add the artichoke hearts. I like artichokes. We will use it like a decorations for our soup.
Okay.
Where is our soup? So just a few minutes. Okay. Always try to keep my place clean.
Neat and tidy. You wouldn't like cooking with me at home. I'm very messy. My partner calls me Hurricane Hoppy in the kitchen, so very, very messy. But I feel like often you have in a relationship one person that really likes doing the cooking and the other one that does a bit of a cleanup afterwards. Unless you're like you and you clean the whole way through.
Yeah, I just want to ask where you take these beautiful plates, and then I find,
Yeah,
it's
Mervyn
the same
Guess.
supplier that we ordered at WE Café.
Exactly, and the one that we gave away as well. Beautiful.
So the veg is ready. Now we do the magic. We
Okay.
will put our tofu cream on the center, and we just use it not too much. It's need to be the pillow for our vegetables, but now we use it just a little bit, not like in the previous recipe. And the next, we will take some broccolis first. Wow, I like it.
I've never seen a soup plated this way, so I'm finding this fascinating as a way to present a beautiful soup, because normally I just pour it into a bowl and do a little garnish on top, but now we're actually working from the base up. I feel like you're changing my life here, Eugene. I'm learning new things.
Yeah, it all goes with the practice. They looks a little bit tired because they was frozen. But it's also good. Oh, let's add a few cherry tomatoes. Well done. It's a bit of fresh thyme.
It looks really pretty already.
Yes. We have a rockets here. And some microgreens. Just need to be dry. So these elements, I always try to put it with the sense. So all microgreens have a very strong flavors and tastes. So better to choose them from your final result. If you, for example, want to make it hot, you may use the mustard sprouts or something like this. If you need different, you always choose it like for the recipe. But now we use just like what we have.
I always think they look so pretty. It's such an easy way to just liven up a dish, adding the micro herbs. It always just looks so great.
So this is
Beautiful.
like I might say this is like our garnish for the soup.
Okay.
Now I think we're ready to blend it.
Oh boy, do I need to watch out from the heat? I'm going to stand aside of the blender.
I think it will be nice. It will be the cream soup.
I've never caramelized my potatoes before putting them into a sort of a leek and potato soup before. So I think that is definitely something I'm going to try in the future for more flavor, right?
Yeah, it's give it nice flavor. And also when you use some spices, for example, cumin, like turmeric, when you fry them, they give you more flavor.
Yes, definitely.
These combinations of taste and flavors, it's like all about culinary. So all the culinary, like all this big, what is it? All culinary is only about to mix the taste and flavors. And you have only like 5 basic tastes, like sour, sweet, salty, but the flavors, they are like really unique and they have these feelings from the food. Because when you add some herbs, it becomes different. But it's more than 800 flavors. So that's why I like to cook and I like to experiment. And this is all about all these combinations. You change some spices and the whole dish becomes different. So this is cool, I think.
It's super cool. And it looks so pretty too. Okay, standing back.
Do we have some water, please?
Oh, there might be more over here. Yeah. There we go. Some water.
Thank you so much. Almost done. You need to try this soup. I like this one for the soup. I just have problems with the namings of some stuff. Like I don't know how to call this thing.
Ramekin?
Ramekin.
Large ramekin.
Large ramekin. So before we're serving the plate, definitely we need to try. We need to try what we did.
Yes.
Also, the texture is like really, really good. It's
Very
not
thick
so
and creamy.
watering, you know. It's better than I expect.
I love it. Wait, no, I want to try some too. Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank
It's
you.
it's all about the spices, I'm sure.
Oh, that is really good. You can taste the fresh rosemary.
I think I add a little bit more water. So, our dish is ready, but we're serving the soup and the garnish separate because I want to show the ingredients and the flavor combinations to the guests or to you. You may try this dish, and usually it's serving like this, the plate and the soup, and you may have some experience when you eat. You just make it by your own. You add soup to the garnish, and then you enjoy it, and it's all good. Our dish is
Beautiful.
ready.
Yay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. It really looks pretty. Do you want to come and have a closer look and a little taste? Question? Oh, yes.
Oh. How long can we store the tofu cream? I think it's like 3 or 4 days, but it's very depends from the conditions. So if you store it in a nice clean box, I think 3-4 days, maybe 5.
Wonderful.
So the dish is ready, guys.
Okay, who wants to come and try some? We've got some spoons somewhere, I'm sure. Let me just, oh, here we go, in our bowl. And our le creuset in our cup. Who wants to come grab a bite? And if anyone wants to try more of the tofu cream straight out of the blender, I definitely want to try it just as it is.
I just made a little bit more soup that everyone may
lovely.
try this.
Very tasty.